All right, what up, YouTube? Marley G, back at y'all on the episode of Running With Y'all, No Cap, No Filter. And today I'm going to be running with y'all about why I feel like relationships these days don't last as long as they used to in years past. Now, before y'all say it, yeah, a lot of people, parents ain't together now. But at the end of the day, I feel like back then the relationships lasted longer and they were just more genuine overall. And I'm going to get into reasons why I feel that way. So first reason is social media. Social media is a big culprit of the demise of long-lasting relationships, in my opinion. But, you know, it's the start of a lot of relationships. A lot of people these days, let's face it, meet on social media. And it brought on long-lasting relationships. So, you know, it is some good in social media. Don't get me wrong. But for a lot of people, social media can be real tempting. You know, it could be a real temptation. And if you get tempted easily, you don't need to be in a relationship, period. But yeah, social media be a lot of temptation. You know, people gonna only let you see what they allow you to see. And if they allow you to see them, what they're going to allow you to see? Them at their best. They're not going to let you see them, you know, when they don't have makeup on. They're not going to let you see them when they don't have a haircut. They're not going to let you see them when they're just not looking at their best. You know, most of the time, they're going to be looking damn good when they have a post. So don't just feed into, you know, people just looking good on social media and all this and all that if you're in a relationship, you know. And then on top of that, don't feed into, you know, getting caught up in comparing your life to other people's lives on social media. If you in a relationship and, you know, y'all, you know, you're not struggling, but you don't have the most money, you're not balling like that, and, you know, after y'all pay y'all bills and rent, you know, y'all got a little bit to make do with, but, you know, y'all still elevating, y'all still working towards something. And on top of that, y'all still got a good relationship, having good sex, having good conversation. Y'all stimulating each other minds on an emotional, mental level. You know, y'all well connected when it's just more than sex, you know. Don't get into, you know, comparing your life to other people because you see glitz and glamour. You see them on expensive trips. You see them getting expensive gifts with bags and shoes and, you know, diamonds and all this and all that. But like I say, they're going to only allow you to see what they want you to see because, you know, behind all that, they could be motherfucking actually, you know, hating each other. They could be actually in a whole bunch of drama that you're not going to see because they're not going to post the drama, of course. Now, some people, they do post their drama, but a motherfucker would take that drama still if they could get all those benefits of the drama with the, you know, trips and the shoes and all that. A motherfucker will really trade their average relationship for a toxic ass bad relationship like that as long as it's coming with those other benefits. And it's sad to say, but people will do that. So I feel like social media is a big ass culprit. But at the same time, like I say, a lot of people meet on social media. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to take the bad with the good. Also, I feel like a lot of people get in a relationship with people they ain't got no business getting in a relationship with. For example, a female might get in a relationship with a nigga just because she's single and the nigga that, you know, is wanting her ain't no good. But at the end of the day, the nigga can make her laugh and the nigga probably got some good sex. But the nigga don't look for a job. The nigga can't keep a job. The nigga not no hustler. So, you know, in the financial department, he not there. You know, the nigga not there that can meet her needs emotionally. The nigga not there, he could stimulate her mind. You know what I'm saying? He can't do all that. All he good for is a laugh and maybe a nut. So the nigga probably just, you know, ain't a no good nigga, but, you know, that's all that she's looking at. And the nigga probably even got a girlfriend. Like, but shit, at the end of the day, she just trying to meet her, you know what I'm saying, two needs, you know what I'm saying, just time, company, and goddamn sex. And, you know, it could be going the other way too with a nigga. A nigga probably fuck with somebody just because she got a fat ass, but she probably could be full of drama. All her problems is his emergency now. But just because she got a fat ass, may got some good pussy, or whatever, that's the only reason why he fucking with her. You know what I'm saying? Every time she get into it with her family, or anytime her friend got a problem, he in the middle of it. Anytime she got a problem with her baby daddy, he in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? She go back and forth with people on social media, he in the middle of it. Motherfucking she probably can't keep a job. Cause Cause her boss out in every job she gets, she probably ratchet. She probably don't know how to conduct herself in certain, situations and venues. But she got a fat ass. So yeah, man, a lot of times people, you know what I'm saying, get into situationships, and then that situationship turn into a relationship all over lust. So yeah, man, lust is another thing, man. You know, a lot of people are getting in relationships just to have someone that look good on their side. But at the same time, they might look good on the outside, but they ain't good looking good on the inside. So yeah, man, lust and, messing with somebody you ain't got no business messing with. And then another thing I feel like is pride. In this era, we don't know how to put our pride to the side. Like, we will really leave someone on red or ghost someone just because they said something that we don't agree with. And it could be something small. You know what I'm saying? In a relationship, you're going to have to compromise for certain things. You're going to disagree with certain things. And a lot of times, we be like, nah, fuck that. She got me fucked up. Or fuck that. He got me fucked up. And we can't put our pride to the side. So pride, being a real prideful person could really limit you in the dating market. You know what I'm saying? If, you don't compromise for certain things. And that's another thing. People don't want to compromise for certain things no more. Like, it's really men out here that's 30 will meet a woman that's 28 with 2 kids, maybe just one baby daddy, and just X her out the equation. No matter how good she look, even if she got her shit together, she treat her kids good, she keep a roof over their head. Just because she has 2 kids and he may not have none, that'll X her out the equation, which is limiting himself on a dating market, because he's just Xing out a group of people that could be good for him. Now, I can understand if somebody don't want to deal with somebody with 4 kids, 5 kids, multiple baby daddies, 3, 4 baby daddies. I can understand that. But let's be clear. When you're 30 years old and you meet someone around your age, 9 times out of 10, they're going to have at least 1 or 2 kids. I mean, that's just life. You could be missing out on somebody who could be completing you for a real good relationship, all because you don't want to, quote unquote, take care of another nigga kids. Now, I don't know where this mindset come from all of a sudden from niggas, but it's a thing out here, but I feel like it's overrated, that mindset. So let me go ahead on and get into another thing. I feel like, yeah, man, I feel like people these days are not lasting long in relationships because communication, just simply communication, and lack of conflict resolution. As an adult, you could have an argument with your significant other just for a little bit, then go storm out, run to the next room, or hang up the phone in their face and post everything on social media, but have a full-fledged conversation with motherfucker in the comments, or motherfucker who inboxing you about what happened. You could be talking to your best friend or your partner or your cousin for an hour and be all ears, but the motherfucker who you gotta resolve this conflict with, y'all can't talk for 1 minute. And another thing I feel like that's hindering long-lasting relationships is, just rushing things. They may be rushing things, just simply rushing things. Like I always say, you gotta date someone for a good 3 months to get to know the real them before you just, make that decision to get with someone. I think, if you date someone for 3 months, that's going to be enough time to really, see how they is when they get mad. Can you deal with that? See how they is when they get sad. Can you deal with that? See how they is, when they're just down. You got to see someone, full circle. You can't just see nothing but the good times, because they're going to come one day. And if you messing with someone for like 2 weeks or so, of course, you're going to see a lot of the good times. Every time y'all link up, it's going to be some good shit. It's going to be some good times. But if you with someone and y'all consistently linking up, giving some consistency throughout 3 months or so, then shit, you're going to be able to see what you could be able to deal with and what you can't deal with. And then you can make your decision from there. But you can't just jump into things right after 2 weeks. And that's another thing, I feel like a lot of ladies You know, this is just my opinion. They probably give it up to men too easily. You don't want to give it up way too long, and you don't want to give it up way too easily. If you give it up too long, he gonna find you know, a connection with someone somewhere else. If you wait too early, then he probably will feel like, damn, I don't just think I'm special. She probably could just think a lot of niggas are special. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if you're dating for like a good, you know, I wouldn't even say 3 months. I wouldn't even say a 90-day rule. I'd say a good, you know, month. Like, you know, a good 3 to 4 weeks, you know what I'm saying, of consistency and, you know, linking up. Like, if y'all consistent on the text messages, y'all consistent on linking up, going on a date, ain't nothing wrong if y'all, you know, do something after that, because fuck, y'all both grown now. So, and that's another thing, period. Like, consistency, period, is, you know, another thing that can make a relationship last long. Like, you got to be consistent with the way that you got him in the first place. Whatever you did to make that man like you in the first place, stay consistent with that. Whatever you did to make that woman like you in the first place, stay consistent with that. And just being consistent, period, as far as, you know, texting and, you know, talking and communicating. Some people, you know, like I say, they'll put their pride, you know, in front of them, and, you know, they won't be as consistent when it comes to communication. So yeah, and they could really like somebody too, or, you know, at least like them to the point where they make us see something out of them. But, you know, a lot of people ain't consistent. A lot of shit these days just so temporary. Like, shit done got so temporary in a dating market that a lot of motherfuckers gotta earn their number getting saved. It's crazy. Like, motherfuckers literally gotta earn their number getting saved, because it's just like a revolving door of motherfuckers who just so temporary. So if a motherfucker get their number saved, you did something right. If a motherfucker get their number saved with an emoji, you're doing something right. So keep up that consistency. So yeah, man, that's just a few little reasons I feel like relationships these days don't last as long as years past. But if I missed anything, y'all let me know down in the comment section. And if you like the video, go ahead on and like, comment, subscribe, and share.